Maybe you've just brought your baby home, feeling overjoyed, but does the thought of giving this little life a bath make you feel a bit overwhelmed? With their delicate skin, what's the right water temperature? How much water should you use? How do you hold the baby? And let's not forget how to avoid giving them a cold. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dear Baby, How Are You? I'm Sophia. Today, we're going to discuss a moment that every new parent experiences, the often nerve-wracking task of bathing a newborn. Now, let's start with a common question. When can you start bathing your newborn? For new parents, this question is unavoidable. A newly born baby is so tiny and fragile, and the umbilical cord hasn't fallen off yet. Every time a doctor mentions the word infection, it can make your heart race. Generally, before the baby's umbilical cord falls off, we recommend using a sponge bath instead of putting the baby directly in the water. Why? This is to prevent infection at the umbilical cord stump. The cord usually falls off within 7 to 10 days after birth. During this time, you can gently wipe the baby's face, neck, armpits, arms, and bottom with warm water. You might feel a bit disappointed and eager to give your baby a real bubble bath, but don't worry. Sponge bathing is also a form of intimate interaction. A gentle touch can make your baby feel your love while helping you get familiar with every little detail of caring for them. During the sponge bath, you only need a soft, damp cloth to easily complete the process. Place the baby on a soft mat and gently wipe their skin with warm water, taking care to keep the umbilical area dry. As the cord falls off, you'll gradually get used to all of this, and when it's time for a real bath, you'll feel much more confident. Next, let's talk about bathing. Do you know what items you need to prepare? For new parents, preparation is key to success. You definitely don't want to discover that the washcloth or clean clothes are out of reach when your baby is all slippery, right? Here's a checklist of what you need to prepare before bathing to ensure everything is within reach. Baby bathtub. Choose a suitable bathtub for newborns with a non-slip bottom and moderate depth, so you won't have to worry about your baby slipping. Washcloth or towels. You'll need 2 towels, one for wrapping the baby and the other for drying. The softer, the better, as a baby's skin is very delicate. Gentle baby body wash or soap. Choose products that are fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, and free from harmful chemicals to avoid irritating the baby's skin. Water thermometer. Why is water temperature so important? Because a baby's skin is thinner than an adult's, and they are much more sensitive to temperature. The water temperature should be kept around 37 degrees Celsius, close to the baby's body temperature. Clean clothes and diapers. After bathing, babies can get cold quickly, so have a soft, clean set of clothes and diapers ready. A small hairbrush or sponge. If your baby has hair, using a small baby brush can gently clean their scalp. Once you've prepared these items, you can relax and get ready to give your baby a delightful bathing experience. Did you know that water temperature is one of the key factors for making bath time enjoyable for your baby? For little ones, water that is too hot or too cold can be uncomfortable. If the water is too cold, they may become anxious and even catch a cold. If it's too hot, it can harm their delicate skin. So, what is the ideal water temperature? The best bathing water temperature should be close to the baby's body temperature, around 37 degrees Celsius. You can measure the water temperature with a thermometer to ensure it's accurate. If you don't have a thermometer, don't worry. You can test it using your elbow or wrist. These areas have thinner skin and can help gauge the water temperature accurately. At the same time, you don't need too much water. Just enough to gently cover the bottom of the bathtub is sufficient. This effectively reduces the risk of drowning. Gently swirl the water to feel that the temperature is even, and once you confirm that everything is ready, you can hold your baby and bring them into the water. How do you safely place such a tiny baby in the water? For new parents, Holding the baby during the bath can be a nerve-wracking issue. You might worry about the baby slipping from your arms or about not being able to support their little body properly. In fact, there's a technique to holding the baby in the water. First, support the baby's head and neck with one hand, always keeping their head above the water. With your other hand, support their bottom and gently lower them into the water. The comfortable water temperature and your gentle support will help the baby feel secure. Some babies may be surprised by the water and might whimper a bit, but don't panic. Stay calm, talk softly, and hum a little tune to help your baby relax. Gradually, your baby will start to enjoy the warm water and your gentle touch. Now that the baby is in the water, it's time for the washing step. Start by gently wiping the baby's face with a wet washcloth, avoiding any bath soap or cleanser on the face, as a baby's facial skin is especially delicate. Just plain water is enough to keep it clean. Next, use a small amount of mild baby body wash and gently rub it on the baby's body. Focus on washing areas where sweat tends to accumulate, such as the neck, armpits, knees, and thighs. Remember to use gentle movements so the baby can relax more easily. Make sure to clean the baby's hands and feet thoroughly, especially between their fingers and toes. These areas can hide tiny bits of dust and dirt. Babies love to grasp things, and their little hands often come into contact with unclean objects, so pay special attention while washing. For babies with fur nicks, you can use a soft baby brush to gently scrub their scalp. This type of brush is designed specifically for babies, being soft and safe for their delicate skin. After the bath, immediately wrap the baby in a soft towel and gently pat their body dry. At this time, ensure that the areas around the neck, armpits, and other folds are completely dry, as damp skin can lead to rashes or infections. If it's a dry season, you can apply a mild baby lotion to keep the baby's skin moisturized and prevent dryness. Choose skincare products that are free from irritating ingredients, especially those that are hypoallergenic and fragrance-free, to better protect the baby's delicate skin. Once dressed and diapered, babies usually feel very relaxed, and you can hold them for some warm parent-child interaction. A bathed baby is often in a good mood, making it easier for them to settle down for a nap. All right, that's all for today's sharing. Bathing is an important daily ritual, not just a process of staying clean, but also a moment to build a deep bond with your baby. Through gentle touches and careful care, you will find that your baby becomes increasingly dependent on you during bath time, feeling your love and warmth. If you found this bathing guide helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm Sophia, and I look forward to sharing more tips on parenting with you next time, so let's accompany our babies as they grow up healthy and happy. Goodbye, dear little ones.